Hey, what's going on? Steve Mannenbach here with GetMIB.com. Just putting together this quick Loom video to show off what I have done for the Nehora law firm with Rick Nehora. We are focusing on running personal injury ads. So anybody who's been in like a car accident, motorcycle accident, that's really who I'm targeting with my ads. And then I just completed setting up a automation sequence for when each lead hits the system, it's going to receive a series of texts and emails and voicemail drops, right? To be really effective, you want to make sure you have the text, voicemail drops, and the emails, all three working together. So let's go ahead and hop into the workflow I just created. Free consult. So here we have contact created. It has the tag FB that I tag all the leads coming with FB, meaning they're coming from Facebook as the traffic source. First step, it's going to assign to Rick, the attorney. Right, this is for his business. So you could also set this up with, if you have several attorneys, you can turn it into a round robin, and you can even weight certain attorneys more than others if you want them to get more cases. Maybe they're slightly better at sales or something, right? Next step is it's going to send a text notification, lead notification that, hey, you just got assigned a new lead to Rick. It's going to give him the name, phone, what type of accident the person was in, whether they were injured, yes or no. Have they seen a doctor, yes or no? Were they taken to the hospital in an ambulance, yes or no? Do they have any prior similar injuries, yes or no? Have they already hired an attorney, yes or no? And the accident location as well. Then there's an accident description box where they can type in any descriptive phrases or a few sentences about how the accident happened. And then there's also an injury description box as well to discuss their injuries. And then I also have it sending an internal email notification, so you get an email with the same stuff, right? And there's also a Google Sheet that auto-populates all the data, so you have all the leads going into the CRM and into a Google Sheet, Google Lead Sheet, right? So that's the lead notifications. So after it gets assigned, it waits a minute, waits for 1 minute, right? Time delay, wait for 1 minute. You can change these however. And then it goes ahead and drops a voicemail. Okay, so let's see if you can.
Hey, this is personal injury attorney Rick Nehora, owner of the Nehora Law Firm. We specialize in personal injury law. If you think you might have a case, please text me the words new case to 858-353-9467 or call me direct to my office line at 949-287-5897. Talk soon.
There you go. I just recorded that for him. Need to make sure they're under 20 seconds long in order for it to work with Twilio. Got the key pieces in there, right? We just want to make contact, get them communicating with us. Then it waits a minute after the voicemail drop. Boom, now we're hitting them with a text. Thanks for signing up to our Facebook or Instagram ad regarding your personal injury claim. The next step is to book a free consultation. You can tap here to book. This goes to his calendar, right? Let's see if I can actually... Maybe, yeah, I'll do that. I'll show that. I'll show the calendar in a second. Looking forward to speaking with you. Location name, so it'll say Nehora. It'll automatically insert Nehora Law Firm, comma APC right there, and then make sure you always end it with your reply stop to unsubscribe. And then we have the email. Kind of restating the same thing. Some people like email. Some people like. Some people like email, some people like texting, some people are more responsive to voicemails. So we hit all three, right? And then I'm also saying in here, like, please make sure you gather all your documents regarding your claim prior to the call so you can easily answer his questions, right? Let's go on. So then it waits for 30 minutes. We want to kind of make it seem like it's a natural flow. Here's your assigned attorney's info. Right, so now it's going to automatically insert Rick's name right there, his office phone number, his email address, and then I made a trigger link so you can track trigger links, like how many people are clicking on them and where. I made a trigger link for his main website, NehorALaw.com, so that will automatically get inserted in there. And because I use the trigger link, you can track now how many people are clicking it later. So that is for the attorney assignment. Again, we have, don't forget to book an appointment. We're going to insert their name into the subject line, hopefully increase the open rate to make it look more personalized. Make sure they realize it's a free 30-minute personal injury call, right? Because attorneys are working off settlements in these cases, usually 33%. And then if it goes to court, usually it's like 40%. Let's see. I also have a law degree up there on the wall. My dad's personal injury attorney. So now let's, again, it's waiting another 30 minutes and going to ask them if they booked their appointment. We want them to respond, right? So we know if they booked it, or so the system knows if they booked it. So if they respond back with yes, this whole sequence, if they respond to any part of the sequence, it just stops. It does not continue, okay? Then it waits for a day. So the following day, we're going to send out another voicemail drop. Let's listen to it.
Hey, this is personal injury attorney Rick Nehora calling again. You signed up yesterday for a personal injury consultation. It's a free consultation. You should have received some texts and emails regarding booking an appointment. Please go ahead and do that. There's a 2-year statute of limitations to file a claim within the state of California, so make sure you book an appointment right away. Talk soon.
So creating some urgency there, reminding these people that, hey, if you do have a possible claim and they don't do it right, take care of it right away, you could lose out on your ability to recover any damages from being injured, right? 2-year statute of limitations in California. That's, I think, most states actually, but I had to look it up just to make sure. So there's the voicemail drop, then we're hitting them with the text reminder, waits for 2 minutes, then tell them to reply back with a yes if they did it, and then an email kind of, time is running out. Again, there's that 2-year statute of limitations line. Just make sure they realize, there is a clock ticking and that they need to get on this as soon as possible. The only other things you could add in after this would be like, hey, I need you to, for our call, I need you to make sure you have, XYZ documentation, maybe a copy of their auto insurance policy, if they can get anything from their doctor, pictures, if they have pictures of their injuries, pictures of if it's a car wreck, pictures of the vehicles after the collision, right? That's why you should always take pictures whenever you're in a wreck. If it's not your fault. So that's the simple sequence I just created. Then you go into settings in here. You have it set. I have it set to go out only during specific times. This is in California. So from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. at night, right? Those are the cutoffs. Unless you've already been talking to somebody, then it can go to 10. But we go 8 to 9 here all days of the week because we want this sequence running as much as possible or as soon as possible after somebody signs up. If somebody signs up twice, this will allow them to go through the flow again and stop on response. This is key. Ends workflow for a contact if the contact responds to a message that came from this workflow. So if they responded anyway, the sequence stops, and now Rick or whoever else I create this for would pick up from there, right, and start talking to them through text, probably through text or email. You set the event start date. I already set the start date. So this is good to go. And you make sure you publish it. Always save any changes that you make. I already did a little test on it. So that is the workflow side of this for the personal injury leads. Now let's go ahead. I put in my name and his name as sample contacts just so I could test these things out. And then I made a PI leads smart list, right? So this is going to kind of give you like a spreadsheet type view of their information. So we got the name, the phone, email. I made custom headings up here. Accident type, right? This is a drop down I have in my form. Were they injured? How long ago were they injured? 90 days ago. And this, did they visit a doctor? Yes or no? Did they get taken to the hospital in ambulance? Yes or no? Do they have any prior similar injuries? Yes or no? Hired an attorney? Yes or no? Accident location? Hopefully they put, either the streets or the city and streets ideally. Accident description, injury description, and if you want to take notes and you want the notes to show, then you want the last note on here too. Now if you do make a change, you just go down here and hit save. D&D no means if somebody replied stop, then they would get classified as, a do not call type of thing here, right? So see D&D all channels. So if somebody replies back stop, this one would automatically get checked, right? So that's the nice thing about this system. Or if somebody clicks unsubscribe at the bottom of your email, it's going to automatically block you from sending them an email, right? So that's pretty good stuff. I think, let's go to the calendars, I guess. Go in here. Calendars. So I just created this one, free 30-minute personal injury consultation with attorney Rick Nehora. Right here, you can grab a scheduling link, and if we just paste this up here, you can see what it looks like. Free 30-minute personal injury consultation with attorney Rick Nehora. This is a free 30-minute consultation regarding your personal injury case. Please prepare all accident-related documents. I type this all in and have them handy for our appointments. I also have it set so they can only book, I think, 10 days out. You don't want somebody to book too far out because then the likelihood that they show up to the call is much less, right? And I have 30-minute intervals throughout the day. See how they can only book out to there. Unless you get this thing really cranking, then maybe you would extend it. That's it for the calendar side. Business profile, I already set up, got the logo, friendly business name, legal business name. Oh, if somebody tries to call in on this number that I have set up for this location, it's going to respond automatically with this. I saw we just missed your call. Please text the words new case to attorney Rick Nehora at, and then that's his cell number, so he'll know that somebody is trying to get in touch with him, right? I also put a voicemail on this account as well, so you can listen to that.
Hey, you've reached the Nehora Law Firm, and I'm attorney Rick Nehora. I own the firm, and we specialize in personal injury law. If you think you may have a claim, please text me the words new case to 858-353-9467. Again, that's 858-353-9467. Or call me on my direct line at 949-287-5897.
So there we have it. You know, I'm just listing out two different ways, by text or by direct phone call, that potential clients could reach out with that. It's always good to give people a texting option. A lot of people like to text. Not everybody likes to get on the phone. You can connect your Google account in here as well. I already connected the page. Oh, and I guess I need to connect the ad account for running Facebook ads. There we go. And I believe that covers most of it. These are the custom headings I put on here, right? Let's go page size 50. I wanted to change one of these. This one. Edit. Instead of hire an attorney, I'm just going to say attorney hired. Right? We want to keep the headings as short as possible and still let you know what it is, what it's for. Okay. This is how you add, if you need to add another person, another attorney, add employee or an assistant, you would add them through this, right? Here's Rick's profile. Add his email signature in here. Calendar. Oh yeah, I need to add that since I already made it now. User permissions. This is his account, so I'm giving him permission for everything. If you had several attorneys, you could do where they can only see their assigned leads if you move that over. Actually, I don't want to confuse him. We don't need, it's not a membership site. You can do reviews through this as well. Anything else? We're not doing AdWords. You can make your own websites in here as well. Funnels, right? Like landing pages, stuff like that. Online listings. You can push your information out through some online listing services that are offered through here as well. To different like directory type sites, like a Yelp type site, things like that. User roles. He is the admin, but you can also set user roles. Inbound Twilio number, dedicated number. Right, we don't need that. I already have the voicemail drop. User availability. Forgot to set that, so we're going to go ahead and go 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Apply all. There we go. You can also make these Zoom calls or Google Meet calls if you have that. And then let's see here. Let's just save it. And then you really need to sync up your calendar as well, so you don't get double booked, right? Oh, and I talked earlier about trigger links. Triggers. Oh, wait, not triggers. I'm sorry. Marketing trigger links right here. So I have his main website, another website, and then I made the link to the booking link into a trigger link as well. Again, this is so you can like track where people are clicking. Right now there's no clicks yet, so we can't see anything. But this is how you track it, by using those trigger links. And I believe that covers most of it. Oh, if this thing isn't frozen now, I will show you how to create a template, email or text. Might be frozen. All right, well, that's good enough for this video. I went over the workflows. Wait, looks like it's working now. Here we go, add template. Let's add a text template. So let's say you want to do a bulk text to, like, let's say 50 people have signed up. So we'll just say SMS 1, hi, we'll say their first name. You recently signed up through one of our Facebook or IG ads regarding a personal injury claim. Were you still, or actually, remember, you want to keep these under 160 characters if possible. Still interested in speaking with an attorney regarding your case? That's probably good enough. 177 characters, but this is going to fill with a shorter version of that. Like, John does not take up all those spaces. Set through one of our Facebook or Instagram ads. Right, you can go like this. John wants solution speaking with an attorney. I don't even need to say your case. There we go. Now we're under. You can see the cost down here too. Okay, so I'll call this one still interested in speaking with an attorney. So this could be sent as like a bulk text message to all of your leads if some of them haven't responded yet, right? Save. There it is. So now if we go back in here, oops, contacts, PI leads. Let's say we wanted to text blast all of the leads after there are a bunch. Okay, proceed. Now there's that template I just wrote, right? And you just go like SMS 1. You can also send them at a scheduled time or send them in drip mode, like in batches. And you hit send SMS and that's it. Really simple. The conversations tab, this is where you can keep track of what's being said, what's being sent out as well. I might need to fix this. See how this is not going through? This is being sent. Oh, it's being sent to my phone. Since my phone number is connected to this, that might be why. Because I already have my number. Yeah, see, this one's going through. Okay. So we're good on that. And that should be, one more thing, one last thing. Under opportunities up here, you can create different custom pipelines. So this says free consult pipeline. I might actually change this a little bit. New leads, new leads, hot leads. I would almost, I'm going to leave this how it is for now, but booking requested, booking confirmed. I would say client signed, and maybe add one more step like case. Actually, client signed. That's really all you're trying to do is sign the client, right? Or maybe like case. Nah, client signed is good enough. Okay, visible in pie chart, yes. free consultation pipeline. Save. Back to opportunities. All right, let's go ahead and pretend that I am a new client. Click on my name. So let's now say that I'm interested. I'm interested in working with Rick. So what would you do next? You go to opportunities, click add, right? It should automatically fill this in. There we go. There's my name. Free consultation pipeline. So you could say hot leads, or if I booking was requested, I requested an appointment, booking confirms, and then if the client is signed, just like that. So we'll just say new leads for now. Lead value, if you have any idea of what that is, that would go in here, like however much money you're going to make off the case. Let's hope it's 100,000 every time. Opportunity source, I'm going to put FB for Facebook. Assigned to Rick. Add. Now we go back to opportunities. What the heck? Oh. There we go. So I said, don't forget to select the date there. That's why it wasn't showing up at first. You got tags you can add in here, company name if you want, right? Don't really need that for this. You can add tasks to that particular lead. You can book, update appointments. You can take notes. You could put, if you want to make this more descriptive, PI case or claim or something. Update. And then just real quickly here, what the heck? Then real quickly, so once, maybe it's a hot lead, you move it to here, probably rename these. I would probably just combine these into I would just cut new leads probably and leave it at hot leads. And it tells you how much money you could potentially make at the top of each row as you move it. If they requested, a booking time, you confirmed it, client signed, right? So you just kind of drag this across to track the different stages of where a lead is at in your sales pipeline. You can even create another pipeline like for after the client is signed, right? Like client signed, like I don't know, documents received, pictures received, stuff like that. Case settled or case won at the end, right? If you want to track your current cases, that's something you could do. You can also take payments through here. That's pretty much it. Oh, I have the Facebook page connected that I created for Rick. So you can actually create a new post and push it out to the Facebook page right directly through without even going to Facebook. So you can write something here, add an image, boom, and post it. Or even schedule it, right? So that's pretty cool. Websites, if you want to make a website, you just do a new website in here, and they have templates. Blogs, if you want to blog, you can connect WordPress, that's for membership stuff. Forms, you've got a form builder, you create surveys, chat widgets, like I have a chat widget on my website, URL redirects. That is mostly it. The most important parts are the conversations tab, the contacts where all your leads will actually be residing. Make sure you click off of all into PI leads because this is where I have it set up with the correct headings. And then to view the automation, you just go to automation, workflows, and click on this. And then you click on each item. Click on each item to view what it does exactly, right? You can see everything there. That's pretty much it. Again, Steve Mannenbach with GetMIB.com. If you need help with leads or custom CRM setups, automations, text, email templates, anything with online marketing really or branding, hit me up 503-551-8690 or shoot me an email to steve@getmib.com. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, and hit subscribe if this is on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, bye-bye.